Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Babby and today we're playing some more Factorio. We're going to play the third level of the tutorial campaign. Let's see how well I do. I'm still rather messy when it comes to Factorio, but I'm going to be releasing way more videos coming this week actually. So let's go and dismiss the tips and tricks and go about it. I have played this level before, just a little bit to get the hang of it and such. So I do know what to do. So that should speed up the process a little bit more. So what we're going to have to do today is we're going to get some electricity, which is a whole new chapter in the game, but supposedly you'd know the basics as soon as you have this done. Let's see, build an offshore pump connected to boilers on a water-ground transition. We're going to do exactly that. Do we have... Yeah, we do have the offshore pump. Let's go and get that. There we go. Now it's connected, and we do already have some coal, so we can put that inside the boiler, which is going to boil the water. The steam engine is now supplied with warmer water. It's not 100 degrees Celsius, but it's close to that, I'd say. At the moment it's 18, so we are producing... I think we're not actually producing any electricity. Good. The steam engine is now producing the electricity. Okay, it is producing electricity. Let's go and dismiss that. The steam engine's efficiency is highest when it gets water at 100 degrees, which makes sense. Water does become steam at 100 degrees Celsius at a normal air pressure. There are more ways to build steam engines, so we don't have to build multiple of them, but we can connect some of them, which I haven't done myself, but it looks rather easy, so we should be able to pull that off. And we can even split them with pipes, so that's what they are used for. I haven't actually used those either, but I mean that having multiple steam engines is kind of a prerequisite for trying this. Alright, let's go and dismiss that, and let's see, what is our next objective? Connect the electric mining drill to the steam engine using small electric poles. Right, that is rather easy actually. We do have the resources to do... Oh, we don't actually have the resources. We're gonna have to get some wood, which isn't too hard. I'll chop an extra tree down just because. I mean, it's not like we are friends of the environment to begin with. Let's put that there so that the collector. Oh, I just forgot the name. I think it's the inserter, which is the upgraded version of the burner inserter. But it does work on electricity, so that's the drawback on that thing. If you look at the area around the pool, that's going to be the area that's going to be supplied with power. So it's blue at the moment, and we've got the machinery that's affected by it with the blue lines around them. So let's put that down right there so that we supply both machines with power. Alright, it's all working. That was a piece of cake. So we got the automatic miner. We got that mining coal, and it's being collected by the inserter. In order to build radars, you will need to gather some iron plates and copper plates first. Use electric mining drills to mine the resources. It is much faster than the burner mining drill. Keep a steady flow of coal going into your boilers, otherwise you will run out of electricity. Yeah, I'm not sure how to do that without making stuff look messy. I'd say have an inserter like that, and then have an assembly line running like that, but I don't know, it looks rather messy. Maybe there's better ways to do so. Okay, I hope I won't attract too many biters. Well, we will, and the ferociousness of the beasts is going to increase over time, which is rather nasty, but I'm sure there's nothing we can't handle in that regard. It's getting dark, I should build lamps. We're definitely going to do that, but not now. Let's go and just dismiss that for the time being. Let's go and get ourselves an electric mining drill, and we're going to put that on the iron field, because yeah, we do need iron. It's as simple as that. And let's see, we're going to need the inserter, and I don't think it actually works like this. If you put it down like that, I don't think it actually works, but we can try. Let's connect these pieces of machinery to our power supply. There we go. No, it doesn't work. So I got... Let's shoot these buggers down first. I've got to leave space in between there. Well, let's just do it with a transport belt, I'd say. And have the inserter like that. And I'm going to have it go right away into the furnace. Put that down right there. And we're going to need to supply that with coal, obviously. Let's go and get ourselves some coal. And this is a trick I got from the comments. Just left control and left click, so that will get you the items inside of a chest right away. Let's go and put... I guess we can put the full stack in there. There we go. Alright, it's being burnt, but I want it collected as well. Otherwise, you know, we'll get a full stack and we can't get more than that. For the time being, I'd say I'm actually not going to make this too big and too complicated because we might want to do some stuff with it. Let's go and put the chest there so that... oh, wait a minute. I'm messing up there. I've got to get an inserter. And that's not going to be supplied by power. That's rather annoying. Actually, we don't need to make a new one. I can just take that electric pool down and put it down right there. Alright, and let's get ourselves that chest. And there we go. Stuff has now been collected. Wait a minute. Doesn't that reach the... Oh my god, are you kidding me? Alright, let's put that down right there. There we go. Min-maxing at its worst. Alright. So that's the iron supply, and we're going to need some copper as well. And luckily we do have another electric mining drill. So we're going to plot that down just like that. We're going to have one piece of conveyor belt. How is it actually done over there? Okay, it does run down, but we obviously have to get this inside of the furnace. So that doesn't really work. I don't think it actually... Is it going to be inserted automatically if you have the conveyor belt? I doubt it. Wait a minute. That should be inside the radius of the... Oh, are you kidding me? They're not connected. Alright. It's a little bit too far away. I guess we'll build an extra one like that. Let's put some coal inside there. And no, we do need the inserter like such. Let's get that down, get the furnace going. And I'd say get some extra coal because we don't want to have run out of fuel. Shoot these bastards down. What the hell? Did he attack my wooden chest? That's rather odd. I suppose he can destroy it then. That's weird. Okay, we'll be able to get automatic weapons, by the way, so that's going to be very nice. Especially in cases like, well, you saw before. There we go. And I want another wooden chest. I don't... Oh, yeah, we do still have the resources. Alright. Let's go and put that down like such. And things are going smooth-ish, I guess. I guess this could be way more efficient. Have more furnaces. We'll do that in a bit, I guess. Let's get ourselves some coal. And we'll add some furnaces. That'll be just fine. I guess for the time being, I'll do 3 per resource. Put that down there. And we're going to need another power supply line. There we go. And that's going to be connected. That's just great. Let's get that belt, and we're going to have to turn that other one that we already have. There we go. And that should work like a charm. Let's put a stack of coal inside there, and inside that one. And I actually don't want to have this work like such. We'll have another piece of conveyor belt, and get the chest down there, and have another inserter, which is going to put that inside of the chest. And do we need another electric pole? I guess we do. It doesn't look that nice, but I guess it could be put down way better than I've done at the moment. Why are you not smelting? Oh, you're not getting resources. Alright, that's fine. At least stuff is being collected, right? I guess 2 furnaces is enough then. Huh. Alright, I'll note that. In that case, we only need 1 furnace over there as well. Let's collect these resources, because I do think we have enough. Good, I think I have everything to start building radars. The radars scan the surroundings. The more of them you have, the faster you will be able to locate the shipwreck. They consume a lot of electricity, so make sure your energy production is sufficient. The enemies might attack your radars. You might want to protect them with gun turrets. Oh, that's very nice. We're going to build those as well. I suppose I don't want to start with the radars. We can plot them down just like that and increase our efficiency. But what I want as well is an automatic rifle, I think. Oh, there we go. That was just activated like that. Let's get ourselves some ammunition as well, because we don't want to run out of it. Oh my god. You can equip several weapons. The active one is marked with a green background. Alright. My god. Let's go and change weaponry right like that. There we go. Yeah, I was about to build a gun turret. Let's go and do that. It's going to be supplied with electricity, obviously. It needs that to work. Let's get ourselves our coal, because I see the boilers are running out of coal. And, I mean, preferably you'd make this automatically. But, I don't know. The supply is not managed automatically. Let's go and put that turret down, though, because we need to survive those filthy little buggers. And we're going to need some more power line, which is going to require some wood. Let's go and get some. And this is going to help us out significantly. These turrets, oh, these aren't the turrets actually, they take down enemies way more efficient than I ever could, even with an automatic rifle. Oh yeah, I got the ammunition, but it's obviously over there. Let's go and fill that gun turret, and that should be able to help us fend off some enemies. Also, I do agree with the game. It is a little bit dark, so we're going to have to build some lamps. I'd like to have one right here. One over there. And that's all we made, but that's fine for the time being. I just want to show that off, I guess. Let's build ourselves a radar, and we're going to collect more resources. We're going to build more radars so that we can speed up the process. The more radars we have, the faster the progression is going to be. Let's go and put one down right there, and I guess I want more lamps as well. There we go. We've got some iron plates. Why is that not working? I guess I have it... No, that's weird. Oh, we don't have inserters at the other sides. That's so silly of me. It's the whole reason it's not working, of course. There we go. Wait, still not supplied by electricity? There we go. That's much better. I really think we don't need the third one, but, you know, that's fine. Is this all still working? I guess so. Oh, look at that turret. It's shot down some buggers for us, so that's very nice. We get a notification, actually, when a turret is being engaged by the enemy. Or is it engaged with the enemy? So that's rather neat. So we know if something is going down, if something is going down. Let's go and build ourselves some more radars, I guess. It's gonna demand quite some of our steam engine, which I guess we can always expand. Let's actually go and do that. That lamp is poorly situated. Let's get rid of that. That's rather in the way, so let's take that down. I want to have that radar right here then. We got more of them now. Let's have one nearby the turret so it's defended properly. Let's see. We want to expand the steam engine, but we're going to have to build a steam engine in that case. Let's get ourselves some supplies. Like such. And build that thing. You're serious? We still don't have enough for that. Alright, let's do this manually, but it doesn't really work that way. The efficiency of the electric mining drill isn't too good. Let's go and take this down. We don't really need that. It doesn't really add to the efficiency of our production. So we might as well take it down. I'm going to take that down just to make stuff a little bit more efficient. There we go. I'm going to have that over there. Actually, no, we need more inserters. We do have enough, though. Oh, wow. This is not going to properly cover all of them. Let's see. We want another electric pole. Oh, this looks so messy, doesn't it? Alright. That's fine, though. Let's go and rotate this. This doesn't really make any sense. Let's have another piece of transport belt. Everything should be working right now. Yeah, there we go. And, made yet another mistake. We need an inserter over there. Which also isn't supplied with power. That's just great. I guess we still have more lines. This looks so messy, doesn't it? It does work, however, so I guess that's fine. I guess eventually you'll be able to put down bigger ones than these with a bigger radius, which cover more machinery, obviously. But the efficiency should have increased. Why is this one not collecting anything? That's odd. Alright, well, we have enough stuff to build a steam engine, so let's go and do that. There it is, and it should just be allowed to be put down right like this. Yeah, that should be able to supply us with way more power, which will also allow us to supply more power to radars. And it's going to be speeding up the process. Let's go and do that. Oh, copper cables. We need a lot of those. And there's actually something that is quite helpful if you need a lot of resources, a lot of a certain crafted resource. Because obviously it takes time to build stuff, or to craft stuff, I mean. But you can actually automate that as well. Yeah, you can basically automate everything in this game with an assembling machine. And I guess what we'll do is we'll make one of those, and I'll show off what it's all about. I also want more lamps, though, so we'll have to do that first. I can't see anything in the dark, obviously. Yeah, just to brighten up the day. This one is not doing anything. I'd say that one stone furnace is actually enough, it seems. It's quite weird. Maybe the electric mining drill doesn't get us enough resource, or does just get as much resources as the what is the other one called? I don't actually see it anymore. Oh, there we go. The burner mining drill. I think it might actually get just as much. Maybe the mining area is bigger. Let's have a look. 2 times 2 for the traditional one. And then for the automatic one, 5 times 5. Alright, so the area is bigger. This one doesn't cover just as much as it could. So I guess that's my fault. But yeah, it should be more efficient. Just my positioning was poorly done. I should have probably made the copper one over there and then put this one several meters to the left. I guess I could still do that, just to make stuff more efficient. Take that down and put it down back right there. And it's not supplied by power. Why am I not surprised? There we go. That should be a bit more efficient now. I wish there was a furnace that could be powered by electricity, but I guess that doesn't really make sense. Let's go and fill that up with coal. I mean, I guess there's still stuff for us to do in this way. So let's have a look at the assembling machine. Should we actually connect that to an assembly line? I guess not. We just put it down like that, and you should obviously connect that to a transport belt normally, and get resources towards it. So if there's stuff that you need more than one recipe for, or ingredient for, to craft said recipe, you obviously make sure that you are supplied with those ingredients, and then click on the, let's say, copper cable, and then it's going to automatically craft it for you. In this case, I'm going to put down the copper plates inside that thing, and it's going to automatically make it like such. Rather cool. It saves you a lot of hassle, and if you can connect it properly, you'll be able to get a lot of stuff, which normally takes quite some time. Let's say you want to build an ammunition factory, you can do exactly that. Kind of makes sense in a game called Factorio, but, you know. Can we still speed up the process? We can build more radars, I guess. But in situations like this, you can make, let's say, a copper cable manufactory, and then one for the electric circuits. So the copper cable one leads into the electric circuit one, and you'll be able to make electric circuits. I'm going to practice that a little bit more, though, because I find it a little bit tedious connecting stuff. It's not my strong suit so far. Look at the mess that's around here. I guess I could fix some stuff, but overall I don't know how to make it beautiful, which, I don't know, I've seen maps of people and it does look quite organized. I like the look of that a lot. I haven't actually tested out my assault rifle because the turret is doing all the jobs. But that is good, you know. I guess we can look around a little bit, but we can see almost the entirety of the map as is, so that's not too bad. What can we do in the meantime? The radars are discovering the area. The mission is about completed. Is there still stuff with that we haven't done yet? I don't think there is. We can build some armor, which is going to help us when we get engaged by those nasty little buggers, but it doesn't matter too much because the turret is going to help us. Oh my god, the efficiency of the iron factory isn't too good. It is working quite well, I'd say. Let's put down yet another radar, which is going to cost us quite some iron plates. It looks horrific. I don't even know what the function of this will be in a normal game, because you can play a normal game which is not tied to the campaign, but I wouldn't know what the function of these things would be. Maybe you can increase your map size or something like that. I honestly wouldn't know. Alright. I guess I'll show off this little trick that is so obvious, I'm surprised I didn't actually figure that out, but you just build 2 burning mining drills and put them like this. Insert 1 coal and you have 3 core mining. It's just the best. How this actually works is the burner mining drill is it's going to mine coal, obviously, and that's going to be output inside the other burning mining drill, and that's going to do exactly the same. And then you've got this circle going on, as long as there's still coal on the ground, obviously. And well, it goes on until the stack is full, actually, which is pretty nice. This is a pretty quick way to get yourself some coal. I guess this is what you do in a free game. Put down a lot of these until you can eventually build the electric mining drill. So we're actually almost there. How many radars have I built? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So as soon as the scanning progress is done, we'll be good to go. Well, the assault rifle does way more damage, I think. Range 15. Shooting speed is higher. Alright, that's the only difference. You get the same ammunition, so I suppose it wouldn't make sense if it did more damage. We've got some desert, actually. That's pretty nice. I haven't seen that before. I've seen grass. It's so silly how this guy runs. Look at that guy. Right, we got the entirety scanned. And that's that. That's going to be the mission. Alright, it's time to explore that area, and that's going to be the next mission. I killed 24 small biters, not too shabby. Took me 25 minutes. Well, that's it for today. I guess thank you guys very much for watching. Next time we'll move on to the actual campaign and not the tutorial campaign. But as always, have a good one. Cheers.